I'm back. I'm going to take these silly things off. Hello, I'm Expert Ollie, and welcome to my very early NRL ladder predictions for the 2026 season. I'm about to go into a whole bunch of stuff for basically my subscribers to know, but for you guys who don't really care, skip this point over here for the video to actually start. If you're still here, there's 3 reasons. Either you're a subscriber, or you actually care, or you just haven't skipped to that point yet. Sorry for wasting your time. But look, I'm back in the normal house. I don't know how to say old house, but I was away for renovations while it was getting done. And I've been shot up. Renovations are still finishing up now, but I'm finally back making videos. So a lot more videos are coming soon. Second of all, right now it's the 12th of December. Technically, I really shouldn't be here, but that's what I'm going to say about that. And finally, yeah, just a lot more videos, and a lot more videos with my face on it, because I've only really been making videos for the podcast, so I haven't been making any really main channel proper videos, and the ones I've done are really quick, and they don't even include my face at all, so you can say this is my comeback. And finally, this is the Leaguey's envelope I got from him, which, includes his background, the Paramount Eels background, and that'll be going around right over there when everything is finished. But with that said, let's get into the ladder predictions. Alright, well, it's really good to be back in front of the camera, but let's go to 17th. It's the Titans. Unfortunately, all Titans fans know this is going to happen. Like, seriously, the Titans are not going to be able to compete in 2026. I don't see a chance at it. We saw disappointing from them in the 2025 season. I'm seeing basically the exact same. In 16th, I've gone with the Tigers, both teams that start with a T in 17th and 16th. Look, I still have no belief with the Tigers, and we know the situation that's going on, and it might get its own video, to be honest, but the situation going on with the Tigers, I feel like that could be a key factor into ruining them and just them having a really poor season. But I think the Titans will just be even worse, so they don't end up winning the spoon. Yeah, sorry to stop you for what you guys are doing right now, but quick little reminder. So obviously the Sports Shed charity match for the NRL creators is coming up for 2026. They're starting to think which creator should be in it. I've got an idea. Maybe I could be one of the first young creators to be in it, which is highly likely, but I'm trying to get involved in some sort of way, maybe Waterboy, Ballware or something. So I've contacted them, sent them a message on Instagram, and in the description is my newest Instagram. Check out my newest post. Tag Sports Shed in that post, and hopefully they can see it and we can get in contact and do something. It would mean a lot. Also consider subscribing, because most of you probably haven't, and we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, back to the video. In 15th, I'm going with Manly. You know Manly are cooked when the Leaguey makes a video about them. I'm joking. But on a more serious note, Manly are losing DCE. And look, yeah, okay, there's nothing else to say. They're losing DCE. That's basically their entire team. Let's be honest. They're not going to be able to compete. They're absolutely screwed. But I've got to give it to them. They have a nice kit and badge. So, good on you guys. Okay, 14th place is the Newcastle Knights. The team who got the spoon in 2095. For this 26th season, I think they'll do slightly better. Obviously, with Dylan Brown. So, you could argue maybe even making the 8. But I think 14th's good enough for them. While on 13th, I put the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Still much better than we saw, like, at certain points in the 2025 season. They look really disappointing. And I feel like we'll see big improvements from them, but still just not enough to make that 8, so I put them in 13th. In 12th is the Dragons, obviously one of the teams who's going to Vegas. By the way, fire kit. Have you seen that Vegas kit? It's just what we need NRL kits to look like. It just looks so good. But except for that, Dragons, decent team, but just not good enough to make the 8, but not bad enough to be like 17th, you know? Kind of that mid-table team I'd call the Dragons, and 12th is basically it. In 11th is the Cowboys. I know they're getting Reid Marnie as well. Obviously, they've got some great players already. Tommy Dearden being one of the main guys, the headliner, you could say, for the Cowboys. I'm very excited for what they'll be able to do. I was very tempted to put them up in the 8. But the problem is we have so many competitive teams these days that I could be completely wrong or completely right. So we kind of just have to wait and see. So 10th. The Dolphins. Now, I know I might get a bit of hate on this. They're like, why do you put the Dolphins in 10th? A lot of people think they're going to make the 8, which is a very fair point. Look, they have good players, Hammer being one of them. I know I highlight Hammer a lot, and it's not just because he's the only player I know. I'm joking. But look, I think I highlight him a lot is because how much he really does for that Dolphin side. He is just such a brilliant player, especially for Queensland we saw as well. And I think that Dolphins team is very close to making the 8 and even a premiership, but I'm not saying it's 2026 I don't think 2026 is going to be the year. Genuinely, there's so many good teams, and one of them is Parramatta Eels, which are not mentioned next because ninth is the Canberra Raiders. Whoa, shock. The minor premiers of the 2025 season, I've gone and put them in ninth. Now, a lot of people predicted before the start of the 2025 season for them to finish quite low down and not even make the 8. They went and won the minor premiership. Now, reverse psychology. People will put the Raiders to do really well, but they're going to do really bad. This is my prediction. The Raiders are coming ninth. The problem is there's just too many good teams. You know they're missing on Fogarty as well, who's going over to Manly. Maybe I could put Manly high up. I just really hate Manly, to be honest. But look, the Raiders, I don't see them doing anything. Ninth place. But now, beyond to the top 8. Literally the only bit you guys really care about. Ninth place, I put the Penrith Panthers. As much as I hate them, unfortunately, they're still going to be half decent. Now, look, I'm thinking they're going to be a bit more disappointing than last season. Because, look, at the start of 2025 season, they were absolutely rubbish, but had a really good end of the season, making it to the prelim, then losing to the eventual champions, the Broncos. So they had a very good end of the season. That's why I said a bit more disappointing than the last season, because 8th is a bit more disappointing, and then I think they'll probably do pretty awful in the finals as well, which I'm just hoping, to be honest. But in 7th place is my mighty Parramatta Eels. Yes, I pointed this out. I'm getting a new hat soon for their 2026 membership. It's coming. There's a few waiting. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, I put Parramatta in 7th. I swear, if Moses can stay fit, we might actually have a chance to win the premiership. Call me delusional. Just call me delusional. Seriously, I'm putting them in 7th, and I think they might win the premiership. There's a possibility, but we're missing out on Lomax now. Obviously, he went to try to go to Rugby 360. That got delayed a year. Now, it looks like he might be trying to find a contract with Titans, the Roosters. It's way too confusing. Why did we even let him go in the first place? I don't know. It's not helped us all, but look, we're bringing in players. Pezzett is one of them, only for 1 year, which is really annoying, but we have him for 1 year at least, so hopefully, obviously, we'll be building a lot of our younger players, like a Yongi, who's already amazing, but still stuff to improve. But we'll have Pezzett come in, improve him for the Broncos, and then he'll be an amazing player for the Broncos. Just watch it, it's going to happen. But I hope Pezzett does do well and really helps to have a good season, so we go into the 2027 season actually looking like favourites. Okay, why did I even mention that? I'm very called delusional in the comments. 6th place, the Bulldogs. I don't know why I put them ahead of Parramatta. I absolutely hate the Bulldogs. I also hate Winston. I'm joking. I met Winston Neville, very nice guy. Very good Bulldogs fan. Actually, all the Bulldogs fans I've met are really nice people. So maybe I don't have hate against Bulldogs fans. It's just the club in general it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'll stop with my little beef between the Bulldogs and how I like going out to the street and every single dog I see walk past, I absolutely boo it. But anyway, 6th place for the Bulldogs, pretty disappointing, I guess, compared to the 2025 season. Not as good, but look, I think there's better teams that are there now, so not super bad, not the best, but yeah, they make the 8 and they have a comfortable chance in the finals. In 5th, I've gone with the Warriors, just missing out on the top 4 again. I'm sorry, Warriors fans. I think Warriors fans, I feel really bad for them because they, at times, if their players are fit and they look like they have a good team, they can do really well and maybe even win a premiership. But then I can't talk, I'm talking too fast. When things just go wrong, it's just, yeah, it's kind of a disaster for you guys, isn't it? I feel genuinely bad. But 5th place is still pretty good, giving you a horrible chance at winning the premiership because you guys can't perform in finals. I'm sorry to say that. Anyway, top 4 time. Top 4, 4th place, the Cronulla Sharks. I did the Fantastic Four thing. 6, 7. Why do I come back, man? This is why they're banning social media. This is why they have banned it. I don't know why I'm still here. Anyway, look, I put the Sharks into 4th position. Just because how good they did in the 2025 season, making it to the prelim, losing to the stupid Storm. But yeah, see, I don't hate the Storm at all. Definitely not. Bloody hate those guys. I didn't say anything. Anyway, the Sharks are a good side. I think they'll make top 4. And 3rd place, I think, is the Brisbane Broncos. The 2025 Premiers are generally, they have a good team. They could definitely absolutely destroy the competition. Michael Maguire is an amazing coach, but I just don't think they'll be as good. Like, genuinely, my mid-season predictions from last year, I put them to finish 9th. So, Yeah, I'm not very good with predicting the Broncos. They can be really good or really bad, I guess. I think it'll be a decent season for them, and I think they might even make the grand final as well if they make that top 8, which I think they will. And especially if they make top 4, even easier. Okay, in second place is the Melbourne Storm. I'm telling you what, I'm not letting the Melbourne Storm be in the minor premiers. I hate the Storm so much that I do think they will come first, but no, I won't let it happen. Not in my videos will Melbourne Storm or the Bulldogs win the minor premiership. I promise you that. And then there's going to be some flashback to when I put them to do really well. Hello everyone, hope you're having a lovely day so far, and welcome to Melbourne Storm. I would say the Storm are maybe at 2025. Okay, look, Storm have a great side. I think just genuinely could win the premiership and the minor premiership, but I think my minor premiers is, I think it's a right choice, and obviously you know it is. I'm going to put the sunglasses on for this one. It's the New South Wales Cup side, Parramatta Eels, who are going to go... I'm joking. But seriously, I did put the Sydney Roosters. Now, the Sydney Roosters, now they've got a nice, shiny new kit because of Adidas, which is actually incredible for rugby league. But more on the general actually playing side, DCE coming in, I think he could be really good. Obviously, it's a bit of a risk. If he fails, then it wasn't a good move, was it? But if it doesn't fail, I think that could be really good. I've asked a couple of Roosters fans, the league, Hainsey, and about what their thoughts are and what makes DCE a successful signing, and they're saying making it prelim to a grand final, which I completely agree with them. With the side they have, the rookies, you've got your captain, James Tedesco, who's just always on top, always just a great player. He's literally the Dally M for a reason. I think they have that right team, a mix of rookies and some experienced players, DCE, Tedesco. I think they'll be able to, obviously Origin experience as well with Tedesco and DCE. I think all that together, the team's going to work really well and they're going to win the minor premiership. They're not going to win the premiership though. I'm not going to predict the finals because imagine this is all wrong and I'm just predicting a team who doesn't even make the finals anyway. But that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed me coming back. I'm going to try and limit down me actually talking camera to camera like this because of the certain something that I mentioned at the start. For you guys who absolutely skip past that, womp, I guess. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I can get this fixed and hopefully it's done in next week or a couple of days, hopefully. See you guys next one. Have a lovely day, guys. I keep saying I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.